A give and a take. Take and a give. Give and a take and a give. Do what y'all gotta do, man. Live this life. Look at this nature I'm around. This, this look. Look. I'm glad I'm walking. I'm glad I'm talking. I'm glad I'm still living. I appreciate God letting me see another day. I appreciate. I can say it until I run out. I just keep saying it. I appreciate for waking up, man. If it wasn't for him, So it's another day. I gotta do better, and that's what y'all should be thinking about, man. My stuff is about positivity. Which path you gonna walk? You gonna keep walking a destructive path? That's what you gonna live, man. A pandemic, so fucking what? Unemployment, so fucking what? I hate to be cold about it, but that's how you gotta look at it. You gonna let this affect you? You gonna let this stop you from walking your walk? This Illuminati, this celebrity gossip, you gonna let this stop you from walking your walk? All the murder and mayhem that's going on in the streets, you're not involved with that shit. So if you're not involved with that shit, it shouldn't touch you or your family or your loved ones. This is where your faith come in. This is where your faith come in. If you're doing the right things, God is not gonna let you down. He never let me down. When I received the blessings from the Most High and the angels thereof, he never let me down. Things in my life that happened to me, as far as victories, they came as blessings, and I just couldn't understand. It just came. People out of nowhere give me money, or I find money, or I get another occupation, another good job. The job pays better. That's because I'm doing good within the earth. Y'all call it karma, right? Y'all call it, what goes around comes around. So if you putting bullshit in the earth, if you putting evil in the earth, what goes around comes around, that evil is going to come triple double. Or whatever. You're going to get it double. Let's put it like that. It's about this life we live. It's the choices you make, people. It's the choices you make. I see people now. I'm at the age now. I'm saying younger men and younger women. I see them. They making these mistakes. Getting into relationships for the wrong reasons. They still wet behind their ears, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell them nothing. They hot in the ass. The women are hot in the ass. And the fellas are cockhounds. You know what I'm saying? They anything they got a hole in it, they trying to stick it with no guidance. That's why you got STDs still running rampant in these inner cities and stuff, man. Cause there ain't no mentors, ain't really no mentors, and then you got guys my age trying to go back in their second childhood and mess with these young underage girls and all this dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make it worse. But that's total. I don't want to get into that. I'm gonna stick to what I really want to talk about. My thing is this, man. This nature, this nature. You got to embrace this. You got to embrace this, people. This is where it's at. This is life. Everything in nature evolves around us. And we evolve around nature. You take nature away from us, we cease to exist on this earth. I don't know how many videos I done told y'all. about that, man. You gotta eat right. Even though, I'm doing this, like I say, moderation, man. Moderation. I'm enjoying myself. I feel good today, so I'm gonna reward myself with a beverage. I can't really pronounce that. I'm gonna reward myself with a beer. Let's put it like that. So that's what it is, people. I love my brothers and sisters of all colors and creed, but y'all gotta understand, you gotta get out here and get it. Jealousy is a weakness. Gluttony is a weakness. Panicking is a weakness. Paranoid is a weakness. Fear is definitely something you got to get out of your heart. And especially you men that's on social media, y'all too emotional. You let people get in y'all feelings, man. Meaning that you should, a real man that's serious about his craft, as far as commentary, he shouldn't let no distractors get to him, no trolls, no male or female get underneath his skin. Let me tell you something. It's lights, camera, and action. It's lights, camera, and action when it comes to social media. Social media is like the industry. Social media is part of the industry. So you're going to have your good days and you're going to have your bad days. You're going to have your distractors. You're going to have your trolls. You're going to have your instigators and everything in y'all comment section and on y'all live streams. Everyone ain't for you. Everyone don't love you. That's in real life and virtual reality. You got enemies in real life. You got enemies on social media. That's how it goes. And long as social media been around, y'all should already know that social media is the new reality in virtual reality. Meaning it's not reality, but it's virtual reality. So all the stuff that comes from these people's thought processes is uploaded and brought to virtual reality. Everything that is happening in people's life, soul for man, thinketh so is he, so is a woman, thinketh so is her. So they bring all their problems to social media. They bring all their mental illness to social media. They bring all their positivity, self-help videos to social media. They bring all their do-it-yourself, videos to social media. The pros and the cons and the pros, the bad, the good, bad, and ugly. You got your lunatics on here that don't need to be on here. You got the perverts on here. You got the feds on here. You got everybody on here. This is worldwide. So pick what you want to do and ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Just want to chop it up with y'all, because some of y'all, man, don't understand what this about, man. And I'm getting tired, especially my people, letting especially truth seekers, letting these fools knock you off your square. Because it's jealousy, man. And that's why the black race is never going to make it to a certain ladder, because we too jealous of each other, man. I wish I would be jealous of the next man. For what? I'm a man. I'm supposed to get it like every other man that's a real man. For self. I'm supposed to run house for self. I'm supposed to get my money for self. Why I'm worrying about what he got? I don't care what he got. I'm trying to get what I can get. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to him. Next, I gotta get what I gotta get. I gotta maintain. Now look at the next man. I wish I would go. That's like me trying to go behind another dude that been hitting this shorty. No, man, I don't want your sloppy seconds, man. You already done ran through her. That's like me putting on another man's drawers, thongs. These dudes these days, you don't know what the fuck. They be wearing panties and every damn thing, whatever. Those, to each his own. That's like putting on a man underwear, man. It's like putting on his fucking it's like putting on his shoes, man. It's like wearing another man's condom after he used it on the chick. When you rob a nigga, when you envious of another dude, I'm making similarities in comparison. That's what it is, man. When you lusting after someone else's riches, as far as the man thing, that makes you a weak motherfucker, man. I can't worry about the next man. All I can do is learn from the next man. That man got something I'm interested in. I'm gonna ask the man, look, man, how did you acquire your wealth? You know, maybe you can teach me something I don't know so I can get there where you at. But in turn, what we do as black men, we don't ask the motherfucker. We get jealous and envious off the rip. That man might give you the information, and if you apply the information and digest the information that he give you, you might take it and do it better than what he done when he do better than what he done to get where he at. You might take it to the next level, and there you go. But no, what we do, we want to kill a motherfucker, rob. Man, that nigga, man, fuck this nigga. Who you think he is, man? That's our problem, man. That's why I keep telling you, brothers, stop posting all y'all stuff on here, especially y'all in the truth, and y'all doing good, cause you got jealous dudes, man. Certain stuff, money, weapons, and all that, leave it off here, man. Leave it off here, especially money. Especially money. Stop putting all y'all money up on the screen, man. Stop doing that, man. If you got racks, you got racks. No one don't need to know you got racks, man. What is it doing for them? That's your self-loathing. That's your victory. If you want to, whether you sharing it with people, your loved ones, your baby mama, your kids, or you opening up business, that's your shit. Because there's going to be some jealous dudes. Oh, man, all those racks, man. Man, where that dude live at, man? Maybe we can get a lick on him. That's it, man. That's it. That's it. Stop showing that, man. Stop showing that. Because that's how we are, man. That's how black folks is, man. That's how black folks is. Some black folks, not all, but you know what I'm talking about. That's how some black folks is when because they got that fucked up mentality, man. They think everything is due to them. They think the skies, the manna from heaven, all the they think everything supposed to just drop in their hands. Nah, it don't work that way, Slim. It don't work it don't work that way. If you don't jump off the porch, you don't eat. If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't jump off the porch, you don't eat. You don't jump off the porch, you don't eat. If you don't jump off the porch, you don't eat, man. You gotta jump off the porch, man. And get in this avenue and get in this highway they call life. And try to get something out of this life before it's too late. And stop worrying about the next man. Worry about you. And what can you do? Come on, man. Goes for females too. Wish I would, man. Worrying about other people that really not concerned about me, really not my bloodline, lusting after what they got. I never lusted after what someone else got. Good for you. That's what you want. That's I don't follow in the next man's footsteps. Every man walks a different path. Just like I say, when you commit yourself to going after innocent dudes you don't even know, because you know how much they materialistic dudes, man. So you go at, but that don't make you no gangster, man. That don't make you no thug. Whatever, man. My thing is this. The money is out here. Don't fall for the setup. It's a pandemic. So what? The money is out here. Houses still getting built. Businesses are still open. People still got to buy, sell, and trade. So get yourself in the avenue where they buying and selling the trade. Don't sit in your comfort zone and say, woe is me, it's over with. No, it's not over with. Okay? Because know why it's not over with? I wouldn't be able to be doing this video. If it was over, I wouldn't be able, YouTube be gone, everything be gone. It'd be gone. Okay? I wouldn't be able to do a video. Y'all wouldn't be saying it right now. So what the hell you talking about? The world is coming to an end. And what the hell you gonna do about it anyway? If it ends, it ends. You can't do shit about it. Nobody else around me. No people, humans, period. Can't do nothing about it. If it ends, man. You know, so that's it. I just want to chop it up with y'all, man, because I don't look down on people, but it's the reason why people in the positions, it's the reason why they're in certain positions in their lives. It's a certain reason why they live in the lives they live in, and it's due to not getting proper scholarship. It's due to want to be around ignorant folk that ain't going nowhere. It's due to being addicted to drugs. It's due to listening to false prophets, listening to unwise counsel. And this is why some people self-loathing and suffering. Way before this pandemic, they was living that life. It just got worse now because there's certain clamps and there's certain closures that's going on. I don't want my people or just the human race, period. Stress is a killer. Gluttony is a killer. Your health is your wealth. Drinking constantly, smoking constantly, domestic disputes, all destruction. Okay? And during this pandemic, there's a lot of people going through these stressful times. I hope this video motivates you. It's something called the Most High. It's something called the Scriptures. It's something called the parables. It's something called the lost books. It's something called get your mind in the good book. It's something called take those pages, digest those pages for the nourishments of your soul, and live out those pages, live out those prophecies, live out. You just can't read the book. You gotta live the book. And you got to show yourself approved. Number one, you got to live the book. You get up there and quote this and quote that and do this, but if you ain't living it, if you ain't giving it to someone that need it, that's going through some issues, you're a waste of time. And what I'm doing with my platform, that's what I'm doing right before y'all, right now in this video. I'm giving it to you. Don't never walk around here with your head down. I don't care if it's raining outside, hailing, storming. Don't never walk around here stressed out. Don't never walk around here not proud to be black. Don't never walk around here, you're not proud to be black. Man, you black, you blessed. You walk around here, got your head down because you think that's self-hate, man. That's self-hate. You must be crazy. I'm proud I'm a black man. And every other ethnicity should be proud they what they are. I know the true history and the true. See, and another thing y'all need to learn, especially you youngins, it was something called ancient civilizations. It was something called the Renaissance. It was something called African, just black people, period. Melanated people. We ruled the earth at one period of time. We dominated the earth. Go study your history, okay? Because I notice everything is about that's when we failed. Yeah, it was slavery. Yes, we was tar and feathered. Yes, it was Black Wall Street. This, that, da. Yes, it was all carnage, Shark Island, the atrocities, the Holocaust, the slave trade, blah, 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 blah. Yes, but that's not all our history, man. We got a rich history. sisters walking around, brothers walking around with silk suits, soft gold sandals walking through the sands of times. That's right. That's how we was rolling back in alabaster cups, the finer things, diamonds, everything. It was like nothing. That's why what you think all the bling bling? Why you think the rap, the hip hop and all that? Why you think we still wet? Because it's in our DNA. That comes from somewhere. That's why these dudes getting iced out grills and they still rapping, getting all these platinum chains. That's DNA. That's our culture. Twerking ain't nothing new. African women been shaking their asses since the ancient days. That's genealogy. That's DNA. They been shaking that Watusi ass, that Nigerian ass, that South African ass, all the different jurisdictions and the provinces of Africa. They been shaking that motherland ass, tribal dances since the ancient days. Nothing new under the sun. And they was getting it in the bush and bringing more miracles into this world. We was getting it done, and we still getting it done. We have a rich legacy, man. Everything don't point back. See, that's when we fail, man. Everything don't point to slavery. Look at the great victories. Look at the great campaigns. Look at when we were the rulers of civilization back then. It's two parts to the story, black men and black women. And that's what they don't want us. They don't want us to get back to once how we were. That's what they don't want. And they're trying to do everything. I'm talking about the enemy. He don't want us getting back to how we was living back then. Because we was getting it in, baby. All the way. We had the top doctors, the top scientists, Imhotep. You could say it, they call it Imhotep or Imhotep. I call it Imhotep. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was a doctor. This dude was a multi-time thing. He was a builder. He was a doctor, builder, something like that. He was an herbalist. They knew about the herbs back then, man. It was a whole rock of Dr. Shelby's running around back then in ancient days, curing the African peoples. We had ancient doctors back then. We knew what to eat. We knew the herbs was in the field. All this stuff is passed down. But the enemy is trying to destroy all that, man. And all y'all do is talking about the rap industry. That's what they doing. Now they interlope into the rap industry because they don't want that Public Enemy no more. They don't want that X-Clan no more. They don't want that conscious rap no more. When have you heard conscious rap? It may be some dudes still out here, but they shelved that shit. They don't even play it on the local radio because they want to keep us murder, death, kill, exterminate each other, beef on each other's block, and they're killing us not only through the plugs, they're killing us through the subliminal messages through the rap music, man. That's why I had to bring it to y'all on the real essence of what I want to talk about, man. Because this comes from years of, really recognizing what the fuck is going on. You can play with this thing if you want, people. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you don't got no spirituality in your life, and you want all the materialism, if you don't got no spirituality, if you want all the materialism, you have a greedy heart, a lustful heart, a selfish heart, you don't care about no one else but yourself, it's coming to a car crash. It's coming to a stop sign, man. And let me tell you something, dudes. It's an old saying, and it's the greatest saying. It's always another dude more thorough than you. It's always a dude more treacherous than you. It's always a killer more killing than you. It's always a fighter more better than you. So stop ego tripping. You can be put down. It's just a matter of time. So you're going around here thinking you invincible, you're fooling yourself. You're going around here thinking you're immortal, you're fooling yourself. Because you can't be touched. You can't be touched. Believe that. Be yourself, especially if you're content excuse me. Be yourself, especially if you're a content creator, and stake your claim. Put your upload up here and do what you got to do. Stop trying to be other people. Stop jumping on other people's coattails. Do your commentary, young brothers and sisters. Be yourself. Be original. Originality. You're original. When you're original, that's the best policy. I don't copy off nobody else. Y'all can look at my catalog. I got a different style. It's like everybody, you know, the ones that's real about their commentary, I do what I do. You don't like it? Bounce. If you do, subscribe. I love y'all. To the ones that look, you know, to the ones that looked at this video and clicked off, whatever. To the ones that looked at this video through its whole entirety and took out how many in the paint? Took out 28 minutes and gone, almost 30 minutes. To the ones that took out some seconds, to the ones that took out y'all time to look at this, man, God bless y'all, man. I hope this inspire y'all, cause this is what I do, man. I mean, if you're not serious, and I'll tell you anything, if you're not serious about social media, don't get on here. And that's half of the problem. You got the ones you see all this confusion going on, they ain't serious about social media. They not. That's why that's why this is gonna keep going on. And that's how I look at those people. When they get on here, he ain't serious about social media. She ain't serious about social media. Because what's coming out their mouth don't make no sense, and what they doing ain't making no sense. Not to a man that's way past 21 that like credible commentary and credible, you know, information. So that's what you got to contend with. You know, to a certain extent, not really contend with, but that's what you. That's the way of social media. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to contend with that at all. It's up here. That's know it's up here and be aware of it. But don't indulge in it. Because that's what the trolls want you to do. And the distractors and thereof. Live your life, man, to the fullest, man. Stop worrying about the end of time. Stop worrying about this. Stop worrying about this. Stay on the current events. And learn how to manage what you in your lifestyle. Just prepare and stay on the current events and know what's on the cutting edge. And stay afloat so you'll know. So you can identify when the enemy try to come out and try to get you on yours. That's how you identify your enemy. You got to stay on the current events. You got to steady revise stuff. You got to steady do briefings. You got to get briefed by people that's in your circle. And the ones that's not, and the ones you find out is not in your circle, you got to cut them off, man. Completely. No emotions. Just cut them off. No contact, no more interviews, no more cameos, nothing. You cut them off. 'Cause that's that time now. You gotta, what is your final destination? You want to end up going to hell by dealing with people that's living in hell on earth? Come on, man. You want to go to hell by dealing with people that's living hell on earth? Then to bring you into that hell, then you be living hell on earth to go to your final hell, which is the lake of fire. Wake up. Wake up, y'all. I'm out.